Hi guys, and welcome back to Fit with T. So I hope you guys are good. Today I'm going to show you how to release tight hamstring using a massage ball. So let's get into it. So your hamstring is that muscle on the back of your thigh. It comprises of three different muscles. You've got the semimembranosus, the semitendinosus, and the biceps femoris, which has a long head and a short head. But your hamstring is the muscles that are responsible for helping you to flex your knee. They also assist your bum, your glutes, in actually helping you to extend your hip as well. The hamstrings go across. So your hamstrings go across two joints, your hip and your knee. They are a big muscle, and so when they start getting tight, it can affect your training. So today I'm going to give you two techniques that you can do using a massage ball. I'm going to be using this ball. I literally have no idea what kind of ball this is. I found it in my house a number of years ago, and I've been using it because it has a little bit of a give, but it's very hard. Like, the inside is very condensed, and so it's actually quite hard. But a tennis ball is fine. It gives you a bit of give, or any other hard small ball. You can get a bigger one. So obviously the smaller it is, the deeper it's going to go, and obviously the harder it is, the deeper it's going to go as well. You can actually get massage balls that have jagged edges or trigger points on them, which are specifically for this as well. So you can look in the link in the description box below. I've linked a few for you guys. If you are training's going really well, but you're finding your muscles are getting tight, your hamstrings getting tight, or maybe you find that you've got a knot in one particular area, that is the trigger point area, then these techniques are going to be really useful for you. So the first one is just a cross fiber technique. Placing the ball underneath your thigh. You need to sit on a chair that's hard, so you don't want a soft surface, you want a hard surface. I'm using a bench outside, so obviously the bench outside doesn't have a full seat. It has a seat that has the I don't even know what you call that, where there's little gaps in between the seats. So I'll have to move my body in order to, rather than move the ball along, I move my body just to make sure that I'm always on the hard part of the chair. But if you've got a wooden seat at home, that would be useful, which means that the chair doesn't give you any give. It literally means when you press into the ball, you will feel the pushback. Whereas if you use a soft seat, you will sink into the seat. So just make sure that you have a hard surface, guys. And so you're going to put the ball underneath your thigh. And what I recommend is that you start at the top and you work your way down, but that where you do have an area, like I said, that is the tightest, that you just spend a bit longer on this area. So you're moving your thigh from side to side over the ball, nice and gently. Just spend a bit of time in one area before you move on to the next area in that cross fiber movement. As you work your way down the hamstring, it will help to release the muscle. Do this on both legs, and like I said again, in the area that's the tightest, just spend a little bit longer. Depending on what kind of ball you're using, it may be quite sore, it may be quite tender, so be gentle, take your time, spend a little bit of time there. And I recommend that you do it down all three of your hamstrings, so down your semimembranosus, your semitendinosus, and your biceps femoris, and whichever is the tightest as well, then spend a bit longer there. And then the second technique is simply a pin and stretch technique, which helps with myofascial release. Again, with the ball underneath your thigh. Where you have the tight spots, you're going to place the ball under your thigh there, and you're literally going to stretch your leg, extend your leg while it's on that. So you place the ball underneath the tight spot, you'll feel the pressure there, and then you'll extend your leg, which will help you get a stretch of that muscle in that area and encourage it to release. Where the ball is actually pressing down, that will encourage a stretch there as you lift up your leg. I recommend that you put your toe towards the ceiling to get that extra stretch, towards the sky to get that extra stretch. But take your time, be gentle with your movement, slowly bend and extend, slowly and gradually. And again, I encourage you to start at the top of your hamstring, work your way all the way down your hamstring, and again try to work through all three of your hamstrings in order to help encourage them all to stay loose. But where you have the tightest area, spend a bit longer there in order to really work on that area. But be gentle, nice, slow, controlled movement, and you should have nice release when you go and stand up. Your hamstring should feel a lot looser than they did when you started. So I really hope this video has been helpful for you guys. If it has, please give this video a big thumbs up to help me accelerate my channel. And if you're still looking for a stretch routine to help you with your flexibility, then check out this video, and I will see you guys next Friday.